Just want to let you know that it's time. Time for what? For the Matt and Mark Show. Emotion. Emotion. That's right. Emotion. That's right. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Oh, what was that? What was that noise?
I think you have to play it again.
What was that noise, Jamar? Was that the new intro music for the Matt and Mar show?
Time for what?
For the Matt and Mark Show. That's right.
Hey, break it down. Opulence.
I owe everything.
I can just imagine Mercedes coming up that far. Opulence.
Well.
Hey, everybody.
The children said, is there going to be a song with Jamar also in it, Matty? Because it's always, oh, y'all want another video and you still live. However, for the podcast for the Double Duo show, the Matt, Mar, let's give credit to where it's due. Jamar, who gave us this song?
This is Miss B. Ames, honey.
Ooh, we have drag race producers
Yes,
in this
God.
mother. Ow. That's called the Genie Dip. Back. Genie Dip. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Shout out to her. She does great work, baby.
I'm in my Stranger Things tease right now. This is giving a
I still
little.
never watched season 2. What? I had all intentions of watching it, but then I started watching, like, what was it, 7 Seconds? That was...
What?
Was it 7 Seconds or 7 Pounds? That's 2 different things. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with Regina King.
That's a whole nother show. Okay, listen here, everybody. You know who it is. It's Matty Rants.
And Jamar84.
We're here for an Afterthoughts Live. We're going to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race. Our Robert Kelly. Robert?
Who?
Robert.
Robert.
Y'all killing me!
Robert.
We're going to talk about Robert.
Robert.
We're going to talk about poor Robert and also this bail that he just received to get out of prison for some reason from a unknown source from my understanding. Now, if y'all know who the fuck it is,
The first person who gave him his bond was the girl.
we'll get to her in a second, because I gotta say, if we're giving out Stupid Bitches Award, then it's gonna be a free pass day for the R. Kelly team. Now, we're also gonna get into Mr. Jussie Smollet. We stand by you, sis, honestly, but we need to have a conversation about these 16 indictments. But
Baby,
you got a lot of other
You might
girls.
be away for some time.
Yeah, this might be a real empire.
You
Ooh, oh.
You might.
All right.
Girl.
Thank you. I have to back myself out of that one. And we're also going to talk a little bit about this zodiac runway. Jamar was not given his Scorpio fantasy. We want to give you some of our ideas.
Somebody sent me a comment. She's like, I too was disappointed.
Yes.
I'm glad that I wasn't the only person.
And also, we need to talk about the Roscoes video with Monique Hart calling out Ariel Versace. Ariel Versace's low-key light response. And she's still responding, mind you. She's still responding.
She kept it cute. I was like, okay. I don't know what that stemmed from. That was so left field, but okay.
Also, our thoughts on Solange's album. And other than that, hot topics. So we're going to try to keep this within an hour, no later than an hour and a half, because we have things to do and to tend to tonight. We did. We did.
We said that on
But
Friday.
we're going to try.
At the beginning, I said it's not going to.
So, I see our moderators are in the room right now. If you could do me, please, a favor. My moderators, post those links for everybody. Donate, support the channel, support your hosts. It's with the mostest. Rufus is almost in the pre-stages of surgery. Mm-hmm. We need money coming this way because the bitch is broke. So, we have Cash App, $ Matty Rants, Jamar knows it's the truth, and PayPal.me/Matty Rants. Thank you so very much, my team. Merchandise stores, get yourself some shit. Get yourself some shit. Oh, y'all want to start with R. Kelly?
Okay.
We can start with R. Kelly. Oh, you did? Thank you, Orphic. I appreciate it, baby. Let me see here if I got a little notification.
I'm gonna see that
I
first
haven't got it
notification.
yet. No, hold on. Now, hold on, sis. You will not call me out of my statement. How? I wonder if it fits. Okay, listen. If y'all these some things I imagine.
Oh, Sonny, this is not Arizona juice.
Oh no, I have in Arizona. Now, Jamar, y'all know, is not a person to partake and dab in the art of the ganja, but that is the liquid CBD. You got the good lemonade. I got the bullshit for $1. That's the 22.
The cannabis quencher, honey.
The cannabis quencher. What does it do for you?
I could listen.
Because you don't smoke, so this works out for you, right?
Yes. I would say maybe I'm like one of
clean
the. Maybe I have to, ingest in different ways.
This
I
one's
still haven't
lemonade.
had a weed brownie though. I remember.
Okay, the next time I go, I'm gonna get you one. I know exactly which one to get you. It's nice and moist. It's almost as if Mama made it for yourself. And then as you eat it, but I'm gonna tell you, don't eat all of it.
Yeah, that much I've gathered. I remember Gerard made some that one time, but by the time I got there, they were already like, they'd been there for a while.
We were gooped.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you were gooped?
I was gone.
Did it not? Oh, okay.
I was gone, sis. I remember I woke up on the couch and it was 3 a.m. and I was like, fuck, I did one of these numbers. I'm a professional. But no, R. Kelly, Robert Kelly.
Do you start from? Where do you start from?
I
couldn't finish the documentary.
You couldn't finish the documentary? I couldn't do it either.
I was just like, because they were putting in all these different songs that I know and I love. And then associating it with all these horrifically tragic happenings. So now that I know that Your Body's Calling was written.
Every song has some sort of
bump and grind.
It's now all clear.
I wish.
He has been nasty, and we knew this.
But
we were here for. Listen, I had some of him in my playlist now. When I wanted to have my little pound, I had some R. Kelly in there because I wanted them to hear something. I don't see nothing wrong. And I'd be like, oh, it's about to go down. Let it open.
And the biggest personal attack on me is that this man is associated with one of my favorite movies on one of my favorite soundtracks.
Which one?
Space Jam. Space Jam is one of my favorite movies of all time, along with the Goofy movie. That's another one of my all-time favorite movies.
Can we please do it? Can we do it? The Power Jam. Can we do it?
Which one? The beginning or the ending?
It was the ending one when he came out there. It was like, girl,
if we listen to each other.
Yes.
I remember that.
What about the DuckTales movie?
Did I see it?
Yes. Remember, they went to Egypt and they went to go
that's way too far back. No,
come on.
I haven't seen it enough times to. I remember the plot, but I haven't seen it enough times.
They go, Huey, Louie, and Dewey or whatever.
This is why these videos go past an hour, by the way.
Exactly. But they go to Egypt and he's trying to find a magic lamp. They find the magic lamp. Remember, it was a genie, so they were like granting all their wishes and shit. And then the world became this crazy mess because the genie got crazy, all that type of stuff. Boom. Sorry, it's one of my favorite. Oh, I need to find that. I have to find it for free. Mission.
Shout out to Monica's For You I Will as well.
Shout out for this donation.
Excuse me. But yes. Anyways, the documentary, horrible because it ruined what little I had to hold on to. Because I think subconsciously, I don't know if I paid enough attention on purpose or I didn't want to about all these allegations back when Aaliyah and when the whole child pissing thing happened that we saw. I didn't know if I didn't believe it or if I didn't want to believe it.
That's the crazy part.
I don't
what do you
remember.
mean if we didn't want to believe?
I'm trying to remember for myself.
How old was I when
Did I choose not to believe it or did I just not pay attention? I don't know.
I believed immediately that it was him. I remember my dad being like, this nasty motherfucker. See, that's why like songs and shit made sense. And then when he got acquitted of it, it was like,
listen,
really? We're just gonna let that was not me. Aunt Red B, thank you so much for your donate. For anybody else that wants to donate, shout out to you. PayPal and the Cash App is the best way to go. YouTube holds this money hostage for 21 days and takes 30% of it. So I appreciate you, but I think I got $650. See what I'm saying?
I did not know until this documentary happened that was R. Kelly, that blur in the back of Aaliyah's debut album. I did not know that.
I didn't know it either.
I did not know. I just thought it was just part of the background. And then they said, that's him. And I looked and I squinted. I said, son of a
But
bitch.
isn't it crazy to think
Son of a
that
bitch.
why is R. Kelly, what does he have anything to do with Aaliyah at that time besides helping her with the music? And it's like they had a relationship. Remember, his arm was always on. He was married to her. They were married.
I don't even think that I did not believe, because I was like, is that legal? Wasn't she like 15?
There are states that approve of that bullshit, and I'm
Oh.
sure with his country ass, he found the right county to go to get that stuff done. Him and his brothers.
Oh, his
Girl.
brother wore him out.
That was
It didn't even know
child.
it. He was like, I like older
I like older
He
women.
just
You like younger.
women.
What's
I'm
wrong with that? I'm like, are you
Like,
dumb?
that doesn't help. That just nailed his coffin.
So we had this. So Lifetime is now putting people on blast. Basically, this is the network.
Is that the same that did Michael? Did they do Michael?
No, that was actually that went to Sundance.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I didn't watch that either. I'm scared. I can't.
Hey Timothy.
Michael is one of the, I was like, I want to hold him dear. I'm like, I don't want to know. I'm scared.
Remember the conversation he had about his mom and them going to McDonald's and how she would like put her lipstick on the lid and he would like put it on the same end of his own mouth so he could taste her lips drinking like from the same cup. This is This is in the documentary because I saw that shit and I was like, I think I'm done watching
This is
this.
why I didn't even bother, because I was
Bitch.
watching the response and I'm like, oh no.
He
I don't-
had an infatuation with his mother, and that he let to be clear. And you already know, hey everybody, hey everyone, I'm sorry. You already know that.
Okay, HBO.
Oh, so HBO. So bitch, I have that for free. I should actually watch that. Do I want to watch it though? I like Michael a lot, and it's R. Kelly was already on the fence with me, but Michael's
Michael's a whole, and then it's just his connection to Janet, whom I love as well. It's like
Janet. Oh, God bless you, Janet Jackson. You pissed me off, though, when I was in Harlem, and you had us sitting in the rain just so you could say, hey, everybody, thanks so much for coming. Here is these dancers who are not dancers dancing to a song that just came out that we don't like, but we really wanted to see you perform anyway.
Speak for yourself, bitch.
Made for now? You was here for that?
I was here for that. Sue me.
Made for
I was
now.
like,
Made for now. Made for now. Made for
Look.
now.
Listen,
I can't.
anything with like some of that little Afro beat, it gives it to me.
But the music video ruined it for me.
Sue me.
She came out looking like a laundry hamper.
Sue me. I loved everything about it.
Everything in the hamper
I
was
loved
on
everything
that
about
body.
it. I
I
wanna put it
said,
on
how
mine.
was she dancing?
I
I
wanna
felt
put
like
it-
she's folding clothes low key. We just are
But
just
that little
paying
breakdown at the
attention to
end, she was
movement.
like, listen, I was here for every part of it. I don't care what this one says. But yes, Janet, it is in my playlist when I be punching it with this one down here. I be walking in, hey, Listen, I don't care. I was here for it. I was here for it.
I will not.
Just like how we'll flip when you start talking about that When I Get Home album.
Oh, that's right. Ooh, some things I
That's the
imagine.
one the thing I remember is that intro. Because she sang on it.
So I saw things. She did sing on other parts of the album. Don't do it. Back to R. Kelly. She did, and I will give you examples, and I'll do songs, so don't. You didn't get through the album like low key.
I literally just pressed play on the way to work.
It's okay. We'll get to Solange in a second. She's towards the end here. As far as where Alex is at, since I saw that comment, he will be here in a few weeks, and we'll be having a great quadruple panel. So it'll be so much fun to have Alex and Chris here. I'm very excited about that. So, now on to the Gayle part of this.
Robert,
First of all, can I have this question? Listen. Shout out to Oprah's friend being the one to give the interview. Like, no shade, Gayle, but they didn't ask Oprah to do the interview. No, sis. No. Oprah wasn't going to sit down with Robert. No. Gayle, though, CBS Extreme, she said, I am going to take this, and I got it for you, baby.
she did it the way that I would have done it because he was doing the most.
That shit was so funny to me.
He has replaced the Michael Jordan crying meme. Listen, we've retired the crying meme. We have now inserted R. Kelly into that spot.
It was all I needed and then some. Dear Gayle, King, continue to give the interviews that we need from our people. Because I'm telling you, sis, That man got up and babooned. IR babooned. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Y'all trying to kill me.
Oh, my family. I'm trying to see my kids.
Your kids don't fuck with you.
You pissed on young women.
your
My
kids
my
don't-
my friend.
This
Not
man-
my friend.
This man tried to sell that he was his caring father and he wasn't getting his kids. His kids don't like you. Your children don't like you.
Every time.
They don't fuck with you either.
She asked him a deep question, he would get his whole mouth would go, no, like a whisper. Like, why are you whispering? Where are we? Are we in the library? Is someone around you? Where's the
me
camera?
tell you-
That killed me.
The tactic that R. Kelly tried to do. Gail asked you a specific question. Are you into younger women? I'm into all women. So you're into younger women.
He's like, are you referring to women who are 18 and under? Gag.
I'm like,
gag.
she is.
Like,
Listen, we're like,
what
this is the
specifics
question
do
that I'm
you
asking.
need?
You're telling me, you're trying to give me these broad, general. No, are you into prepubescent puss?
IR baboon.
I was like, why are you trying to dodge this question, child?
IR baboon. Rebecca, I just saw your $5 donate. Thank you so very much. If anybody else wants to donate, you know where it is. PayPal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App, $Matty Rants. Every other store's open. R. Kelly, Robert,
Roberto.
Ooh, Saturday Night Live wore him low. He said, call me victim. Have you seen it yet? Oh my God.
I did not know
Bitch,
that was a thing.
Kenan Thompson and our girl, Leslie Jones, were doing the whole entire, whatever, the interview. So Leslie's Gail and Kenan is R. Kelly. So when he walks in the room and she's like, thank you. And he's like, she's like, what should I call you? He goes, well, you can call me victim. She's like, I'm not going to call you that. And every time she said Robert, she says, no, you can call me victim. And she's like, no, I'm not going to call you victim. Oh my, they read him low. And then Kenan Thompson, when he got up, when he was like, oh, I'm so upset right now. You don't understand. I didn't even have any money. Now I don't even have money. He said everything that started with a Q. Oh, they were wearing him low. They said, what's that thing that starts with a Q at McDonald's? She goes, a quarter pounder. He goes, she goes, the Big Mac. He goes, right. Like they made him seem illiterate and slow. It was pretty funny.
He's
become a
really,
joke.
he asked for that. He really did.
He's become a joke.
He really did. And Gail was just looking. Gail was looking at that man hoop and holler like, Robert.
Because he really got up and just babooned out. I was like, what is he doing?
Robert, I'm on the thing. She's like, did you feel in danger? She's like, no.
That's
You didn't feel threatened at all? She's like, no.
Do you feel in danger? Do you feel threatened?
No.
Because, Lord knows if that man had done anything to Gail, that lawsuit. And then he goes right to jail, that same day? Was it the day after the interview? For child support. Excuse me. I apologize, everybody. Let me switch charges here.
I'm about to say,
For child support.
It was like $161,000 some odd dollars. On back child support.
Back child support.
But you want to love and
because you want to see your kids.
You want to love and be with your kids.
Right. You want to love and be with your kids, but you're not paying your child support. All right. Listen, I can have a conversation with anybody about this.
What's the real truth?
I say it for my own family members. You want to do all that, but you're not doing nothing a part of what the court has ordered you to do. Okay. Yeah, and then some dummy pay. Child.
They knew what they were doing because they said, I don't want to be identified. I don't want to be anonymous because you knew we was about to tear you down to the ground, child.
Someone's like, he has angels watching over him. I said, girl, those are demons.
I don't know about saying
angels
of the light.
He hasn't paid. Right. he is
the
not
dark
paid.
Angels.
That man should be sitting in jail still, and that is the truth. And I fully believe it.
And to the lady, the black lady. There's so many, just the fact she's black, she was a woman, and she was owner of a daycare, paid the $100,000 bond for Robert Kelly, the child rapist, to get out.
Did you put that Rubik's Cube together? A fuckery?
Black.
A woman.
Owner of a
Daycare
that
Children.
holds what? Children. Bailed this man out for $100,000. I said, this is a joke. This is a troll account. Is this
Can you imagine if it was a troll account? Could you imagine that was Donald Trump that
I was
donated
like,
that money?
did Jussie set this up too? Because this sounds just as far-fetched.
Some things I imagine.
Oh, we didn't imagine that. We saw it on the camera.
Ooh.
we saw it on the camera. We
Trying to go to Subway, get yourself a sandwich.
At 2 a.m. and under.
Have 2 men come and beat that shit out of you.
Allegedly.
Then you get in the hospital, giving yourself a scratch,
Listen,
a bump or two, and
had those 2 men really tried to wear you out, you would have been
Listen,
a lot more damage than a prick here and a little swipe here.
I've been attacked before. That man was trying to kill me. There was not a scratch on my face, girl. My whole right eye was shut in. My contact was lodged back here when I had to get put in court, you know, because it was an officer that attacked me. They had to take out my contact back here, baby. Open my eye in the middle of all that shit with people waiting just to get looked at, just to pull it out. It ain't no joke. So, allegedly.
We can just switch from R. Kelly.
I know. I think we're done with
yeah, because
R. Kelly's got away with another one. He's, what's his name, the Hamburglar or Swipe or No Swipe.
you gonna get out of jail saying, we're gonna straighten this out.
Child.
What's the straighten out?
It's a fucking fool. That's all it is. Now, my whole thing with Jussie Smollet, because I'm a person who has been a part of, have been attacked before because of my sexuality. Okay, I've also been attacked because of my race too, but more so for my sexuality. So when this story comes out, and it's about somebody who is well known with the gays and with the straight community as someone who's in the medium, you know, he can be in between. It raises a lot of the conversation as to, oh my God, what happened? But then the story is, I'm walking outside at 12 degrees at 2 a.m. to go get some, what was it? Go get something to eat. And then come back and some people with manga hats or whatever the fuck you want to call them, attack me, put a bleach over my face and pop me a couple times, girl. And I'm on the phone with Big Daddy Lee Daniels the next day. That I love his Instagram handle. It's everything.
Ew.
He's like the original Big Daddy. I was like, ha! But yeah. And then that happens, and then all of a sudden we get these 2 people used to work on Empire. And then, oh no, he paid us, what was it, $50, $500? It was something cheap. I don't know.
$3,500.
That's still low.
And put training under the check. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put attack under the description of the check. Like
Allegedly. Like, this is all that's going down. Then, y'all saw how the articles kept coming up. Jamar knows we're all on this.
They put like 10 articles every 10 minutes, bro. I was like, bro. Every day there was a new update.
They're lying. Actually, they're telling the truth. The police say it's no, actually they do agree with the story. Very confusing. So we all left it as, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. The brothers actually were found to be homophobic. And there's proof from people on set saying that they almost got in a fight with one of the gay cast members and were threatening to attack him. Now it's like, so could they have actually attacked him? This wasn't a check, da-da-da-da. It don't make no sense. Now this brother has 16, excuse me.
Counts.
16, not 6, not 10.
Which could be
16.
What, converted to 4 years per count? So you have 60 some odd years?
64.
In prison,
64.
not jail.
64.
In prison, not jail, honey.
Right. So
That's
this is a very serious
It's
situation.
basically life. And you did it for what?
For what?
And I think we may have mentioned this previously. If you were going to do this, let's say you were going to do this for this reason, you should have made it so much more general and broad when you describe that attack. Not MAGA, rope, bleach, all these other very odd things to do. If you've ever been burned with bleach before, that shit... You would not look like how Jussie was looking if you'd just been poured an entire thing of bleach over the top of your head.
His skin would have been giving us vitiligo teas, to be honest with you, because it would have been so singed and stuff. It would have been pink around in certain areas. Real quick, I want to give Megan a shout out for your donene as well as Nikel. Love that name. Thank you so much. I saw your PayPay donanes. If you did it to Cash App, I can't see them till the end of the video. So if you did it Cash App, thank you so much. But y'all, look at that. Alicia's on it. I don't even have to say it. Donene, PayPal, Cash App, $. Go, go.
And I will say that there was somebody that did put out the article, like, he doesn't necessarily deserve prison, because there's people who have done 10 times as worse and has gotten half of the type of attention and scrutiny that Jussie is getting.
Who?
Just any, huh?
Ooh, the lemonade just
No.
said.
But they're just mentioning there's people who have done much more heinous things and have gotten less than half the amount of public scrutiny. Ed Buck.
What about that guy that raped that girl and ended up only getting like 60
on
months
Facebook?
probation? Yeah, and he got like probation.
And like
Rape.
Somebody mentioned they still haven't done given Ed Buck his just due for his bullshit. They have proof.
Girl, proof. And still
It
nothing.
happened twice. Same shit. If you tried to pull it off the first time, but the same thing happens again under the same circumstances.
What does that
Okay.
tell you, honey?
All right.
I'm trying to tell you.
All right.
So with Jussie, for me, this is how it goes. I like a truth. Honestly, I want a lie detector at this point because I don't know what's up. I don't
They
want to
feel
believe.
like they have to.
Yeah, I just don't want to believe that he would lie about something that serious just for publicity. I don't want to believe that. That's the human in
Because
me.
I would have to understand the thought process. Like, why
Yeah.
do you think this is going to work? The risk that comes with who you are and what you're trying to do, and just no, baby.
It's sad though. This is sad. Like his career was actually doing this. It was inch by inch. You ended up in an Alien movie, and I was jealous, Jussie, because I low key would have messed with Puss for that. Just to be in an Alien movie, girl. Ridley Scott, it's a dream.
Is that when he got killed in the shower?
Yes. And I
Okay.
mean, woo, he got killed in that shower, girl. I was like, yeah, well, that's the way to go. I was like, oh, great movie. But no, yeah. Jussie, I'm hoping for the best, but it looks really, it looks really scary for you. And this was all around the beginning of March, end of Black History Month and everything. Like, Matty, low-key, you could replace Jussie on Empire. I can sing like a Billy Goat too, so yeah.
Tell the truth.
Like,
That was a song.
no
That was-
shade,
that was
Jussie.
the irony
I
of
just
it.
could not take.
Somebody
I really liked him season
podcast.
1, but I didn't like
Everybody
how he
did.
was season
You
2
know,
and
the whole thing about him getting dumped in the trash
The-
can.
yeah,
by
I
his
could
daddy.
relate. I
It
was like, bitch, that's
we know what that is.
But then when the whole pill popping thing happened after the gunshot, when he took the bullet for his dad and and Frida, Gats, and all that
Oh,
shit.
he was like Singe getting like.
Oh God!
spooked
And the songs were all
PTSD.
like, I remember the time I met my daddy, and daddy, I'm gay. Like that was okay. I have to talk about that now. That was
when
the
it
worst.
Went very like.
I'm gay. Listen to me. I'm a fat. Like what is happening here? What is
everybody
happening?
was talking about Taraji and that gorilla outfit. She descended on the scene in the gorilla outfit. We're
It
like,
made no
girl,
sense. It made
why are
no-
you in a gorilla outfit for this event that has nothing to do with animals?
This is
Why
why
are
I
you in a
don't
gorilla outfit?
watch Empire because I will just sit there and criticize the entire episode.
That's what I just started losing interest because the character development was just going left. And once old girl fell off the ceiling, I didn't care.
I liked Exhibit's character. That should tell you where this was going with the show. I was no longer for the family. I was with Exhibit killing everybody. I was like, yes, end them all. Give us a new cast of some people and some mediocre singers.
Yeah, Star was actually, that's when Star was beginning.
Now, Star.
When
really
Star was
popping.
starting, and then that's when Empire was starting to go do 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 do. No, Star was actually kind of cute.
I stopped watching it recently, and it's not because she got pregnant, but it just was. She did get pregnant in real life, and the way that they put it into the show was very.
By the way,
So it was kind of like, we couldn't have gotten some sort of, you could have done something where she was halfway showing of a little background history of that.
Oh, much Empire, yeah. Lucius started losing memory randomly. And...
Oh, and the way that, no, I'm still mad at how they did his ALS because that was so inappropriate for me. I was like, that's not even how it goes. Like, really?
That's what he had at the beginning of the
Yeah,
series, right?
and then they said that, oh, he really didn't have it. I'm like, my mother died of ALS. This is not funny. Like, that's a disease that
so
like
just
literally
thought he
takes
had
you
it?
out. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It
He was
turns out you don't have it.
misdiagnosed. I was so angry. I was like, this really pissed me off. Like, y'all, that's when I was like, I don't know if I can do the show anymore because it was some sort of disease that was becoming sort of like a well-known thing that people were talking about. They had the whole bucket challenge. That was like in the final stages when my mom was like dying when that shit was happening. So for me, I was like, I don't know how I feel about all this shit. And then when it was like, oh, well, honestly, you didn't have anything wrong with you.
I mean, it's why it was bizarre. I felt like they didn't know what they were going to do with the character, so they thought they were going to like take it another direction and like, oh, we can keep this going, so we can't have ALS if we keep it going. That's what I'm going to assume.
They took a disease that was serious and they turned it into a plot line, and I don't like that with shows, especially if it's not something like Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy gets a pass. It's a show about doctors.
Has been on forever.
People healing people in miraculous ways. Real quick, I have to give Grey's 2 minutes of my time. Y'all, let's be very real. That is the most ridiculous show I have seen in
Grey's Anatomy?
Yes, so many people are cured in instants, and like all of a sudden the doctor comes in and you hear the music do 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 do. I just saved her life. Oh, and then someone dies and it was like something
people were
easy.
living for it.
And they love it. No, people love the show.
Oh.
I'm saying for me, I'm like, boo, Wendy Pesterberger, boo. Like, I got into the first 7 seasons, and after that, I was like, I can't
After I saw
do
they're
this
on season
anymore.
like 15, I'm like, how long? This has been ongoing since 2005.
It's a lot.
Damn.
There's so many. Like the season will end with a car crash, and then we gotta wait like 7 months to find out if they like live or not. And then the first part of the next season spends 7 episodes of them in a coma, and them still trying to fix them. Oh,
every good soap opera has had cheating, car crashes, what is it? Amnesia.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the amnesia.
Somebody interrupting a wedding saying "I love you." Take me back.
That happened recently. Oh my God, that was on a recent one. Yes, I'm so serious.
See?
Listen, you remember?
See? Somebody gets cut and they end up moving to a different state.
That's what's his name's favorite show with all the dogs. My friend from Africa. Yeah, that's his favorite show.
Which one?
Grey's Anatomy.
Oh.
Yeah, like I promise you, like it's Matthew. It's on. We're watching it now. Like when I was over there, oh my God. That's why I know so much about Grey's Anatomy, because he like filled me in from the seasons I missed. Like, oh, well, this happened, she's there, this person's there, and so many interracial relationships. It's great, but it's like there's a lot going on.
It's way too much. The only soap opera that I trickled into was All My Children. My mom would be watching All My Children.
All My Children
since 71.
I think my mom was on that too. No, my mom was on General Hospital and I think Days of Our Lives.
My grandma was a Young and the Restless woman.
Young and the Restless.
She was a Young and the Restless type of girl.
A
lot of people talk about Passions. I never saw Passions.
I never did. My mom loved it, but I gotta say the best part of those was the
Bold
intro
and the
music.
Beautiful.
The intro music.
Oh, As the World Turns.
I remember As the World
Oh,
Turns.
my
Wasn't that with the
God.
hourglass that like
don't
sort of?
ask me. I don't remember.
It was with an hourglass and it sort of had this like little turn. It was like.
I'm trying to remember what All My Children's was. I remember they did the whole typical I'm starting to camera
One
here,
life to
turn
live.
to here.
Chad, that's when you went to the barbershop or the beauty shop especially. And that was on during the day because you know it was going to take a long time.
Oh yeah, they'd be looking up at the watching the soaps.
While this is happening. Mm-hmm.
Or your grandma. Your grandma always got that, hey baby, don't be watching. I gotta watch my soaps from noon to 1 p.m. baby. Better turn off the
That's
cartoons.
how we got TVs in our rooms because my mother would be like, "There's no way you're about to turn this. What? Who? Get in your room. Go watch TV."
See, I was the type of petty. When my mama would piss me off and I was, childish, she always had like the
Oh, we
the
call them stories too. The stories.
The setting on the VHS tape to record
Yeah.
every day. All my children. I would just conveniently press the eject button
Ooh,
in the morning time, and then I would come back because I always get home before she did. I put the tape back in, so she wouldn't be like, "Yeah, that's what you get for taking away my favorite toy, bitch."
What the fuck is happening here?
And of course, I was always technologically more savvy than they were.
Come on, IT.
I just be like, I don't know what happened. I don't understand.
Thank you for your donation, Herbal Internal.
Quick story
I appreciate it. And that was actually, I never really get stories from you. I'm so glad you gave a story today. That was funny. I'm mad at you though, because I did shit like that as well.
You can't really do that like that no more.
No.
Well, you
Too old
can,
for
but
that.
it's too easy to get caught. Because now we have streaming services and sign-ins, and they'll tell you sign in from a new device.
See, back in the
Spilling the
AOL,
tea.
you got mail days, you could still fuck around and be smart and sneaky. And then when you learn how to clear your cookies back in the day before your parents
Okay,
came
clear
in and
that
saw your
cache,
history.
clear that
Woo!
search history.
Yeah, one time
Woo!
Deborah did find all my stuff, and that was a very interesting conversation.
Ooh,
What is this?
That's another
What
story
is
right
this?
there.
What does this mean?
The
What,
parents found out that I was baby.
do you like stuff like this? Oh, that conversation. Do you like stuff like this? Obviously, girl, the search history says 20 times.
We'll just have to do like embarrassing things our parents found.
We should do a whole
how
episode.
how we came out.
Embarrassing moments growing up
'Cause,
being gay,
baby,
trying to.
I had the moment of just a quick sneak peek then of how my mama found out.
Mhm.
I had a conversation. This is when I was heavy into Facebook, like 2007, 2008.
Ooh, early.
And
Before it got.
me and this boy was
ads.
talking I remember I was talking to him on the laptop, and I was going to like a school state like conference or whatever the group I was in.
Mhm.
And as I'm riding, me and my dad are having a conversation, blah blah. I had that moment of terror that when you realize that you fucked up and you can't recover from your fuck up, and it's only a matter of time before shit fall. I remembered I left my laptop screen open
No.
as I was leaving for this
No.
vacation, and the whole conversation was still on my screen, and my mom was on her way home. And I couldn't say I could go back. I left something at the house. No, I was already running late to catch the fucking bus. So
Jamar.
that whole weekend that I was out of town, I was just shitting myself. I was waiting for a call or something from my mom or somebody.
Oh, Jamar.
And she picked me up when I came home, and she wrote like this.
That's your coming out story?
That's the first inclination that my mom had that I was one of the girls.
Oh, I have too many to list.
But it was the aftermath of that.
Yeah.
That we'll get into later.
I had a lot of stuff. I got caught on a date one time when I was in high school.
Oh, girl, I had a date. Cubed him and broke into the driveway, and my mama came up and was like, "Who are you? Why are you at my house and you haven't introduced yourself?"
No!
Listen,
No!
y'all have not had story time with me yet.
No!
You have not had story time with me yet.
No,
I've kept it
I
cute.
can't. Are you for
There's.
real? Oh, child. Okay, no, my
Woo! All right. Yep.
my sister caught me, and it was my older messy sister. Shout out to you. She was like, "Oh, don't pay attention to that troll girl. Ain't nobody up in there. Some silly little piece of shit trying this." Oh, poor Jay. He can't say what he wants to say.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Oh, we're facts.
Oh,
We're
okay.
nasty ones at that.
Oh, okay.
You know where my inbox is, Jay. Anywho,
Not the fictional
will his
breast.
dick get sucked tonight? So yeah, my sis saw me in the movie theater.
The
and
cyst.
And here's what's crazy. She waited till we got out the movie. And she was outside. Right there at the doors. I'm only 16. So this is still like I'm scared for my life kind of phase. So when she sees me, she's like, "Hey, Matthew." And I'm like, "Hey, Danny." And she's like, "So walk with me over here for just a second." I was like, "No, I think I'm good." She's like, "No, walk with me over here for just a second. So then her fiance is sitting with my date, and then she's like, so who is this? I'm like, it's my friend. She's like, what kind of friend? A friend? Like, what kind of friend? We play, we run track together. We're athletes. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Okay, well, it's just, why aren't you here with a girl? I was like, why do I gotta be here with a girl? Why are you putting this on me? Why is it always, I'm gay? That's how I used to do it. Why are you always trying to put that on me? Just let me be myself. I just want to be me. Walk away like, oh, bitch, I hope I got away with this.
And so, trying to set up this whole scene.
Yes, like I used to have to put on the acting skills, Jamar. I used to have to be like, okay, bitch, she's caught me. I have to make up a story and go. Every time they always would catch me, it'd be like, got it. You know what I mean? It was like, I'm a Mike Tyson fan. Whoop, we're good. Evander Holyfield, well, he deserved to win that fight. Like,
just start throwing out.
Of course, she didn't believe me, but she let me go because I gave her a good ass story. And later in years, she'd tell me,
I knew you were lying.
She was like, I knew you were lying, but when I tell you were so quick on your feet, I was like, I'm gonna have to let him go for that. I was like, thank you. I was good with my shit. So. Let's touch base on Solange before we do Drag Race, because I think we can just end on Drag Race here. So let's touch base on Solange's album. And thank you for those who donated. Please and thank you. Continue. PayPal.me/Matty Rants. Cash out all the time.
I have to slide Nicki in here somewhere.
Oh, we forgot. Yes, please. Let's do it. Nicki Minaj first. We need to talk about Nicki Minaj.
Girl.
Don't get in my inbox with some bullshit either like you did last time.
I'm gonna make this quick. Because a couple weeks ago, it came out, oh, I can't do the show, you guys. I'm so sorry. It turns out the building doesn't have the power to put on the show.
3 hours.
That these poor
they
children
told
were
her.
waiting.
Yeah, they told her 3 hours in advance.
And then she tried to ask the person, part of the production team of the building, to translate that message to the fans who may understand it better. And you know how usually translation go through. I'll tell you to say this, you translate that to the audience. She was doing so. However, the translator was shading the fuck out of her to her face, saying that this bitch is lying. What's actually happened is that they were late. They did not give us the time and the proper resources to prepare for the show. And fuck you. That's what the man said. And of course it was a whole thing. The fans told her, like, they were just talking shit about you. And you can see that Nicki was over it. So she probably cut somebody out and fired somebody after that night. And
she was smoking a blunt live. I was like, girl, because I know you was pissed.
Oh, this is the weeks ago. We haven't even gotten to that part yet.
Oh, so this happened before?
Yes. This happened like 2-3 weeks ago. She came out and she posted some post on Twitter, not Twitter, but Instagram that she deleted. But people were reading her for doing it. Okay, fine. Let's say that was the case and what Nicki said was true. They couldn't hold the power, what have you. The same thing happened again. Somewhere, what was it, France?
Bonjour.
The building doesn't have the power to... No, bitch.
She said they let her know 3 hours prior to the show starting that it wasn't going to work. But when they did sound rehearsal, everything was fine. I'm like, how would that be fine in sound rehearsal, but then when it's time to do the whole show, it's like, no, it's not going to work.
But that's the whole point of sound test, to make sure.
That's why I was confused.
The sound will work. Or just anything that goes into making the show happen. My thing was, people were pointing this out. These venues that Nicki's talking about aren't like low budget, rinky-dink ass venues.
They're stadiums.
They're like, these are the same places that large acts, Beyonce, Britney, J-Lo, all these people who have, whose shows are very intricate. Mm-hmm. We're like, now we know, Nicki, you may put on a show, but you ain't putting on no show that would require that much more resources than these bitches.
Yeah, and say that again, because I'm trying to think to myself, now what sound does she need to have that's going to be so boom-tastic for that stage that is really going to be like it? Because she don't actually sing most of her songs or rap them either live on her concerts. And I know I can hear somebody in my inbox that gave me that nasty shit. Let me explain something to you. It's true, and you know it. It's okay. I'm not saying that the other girls don't. It is
But
true.
I'm like, I don't even know if it's the sound. I'm like, do you have some sort of pyrotechnic, some sort of...
The fire would be the
leap,
reason
like-
why that's not going to work.
Do you be live animals on stage that you need a
Are
liability
you going to
for?
take out your implants and put them back in for us
Oh.
and just be all right? Can you imagine? I'm sick of y'all talking about I'm fake bloop and then just do a whole song. I'm easing the trap and then put them right back in on
Ew.
stage.
Ew.
Sew me back up.
Ugh.
You see
What?
right.
She has a song on her. She has a song on her album called "Nip Tuck Shut Up."
I don't really do that shit. Hey you.
Oh Jesus!
That's your girl. I'm not hating on Nikki.
Nikki.
Say what you want. I'm
Nikki.
not hating. It's just, here's the thing, Barbs. This is really the Barbs now. I gotta be real with you. Y'all keep coming at Cardi. And honestly, I don't think Cardi cares anymore. And I don't think
Not
Nikki
anymore,
cares
because-
anymore. They both are like, whatever. Let's just do our own
Nikki
thing.
still has a few more dams.
You just
just
a few more
a few
damn.
more dams to give.
So it becomes this thing where instead of us focusing on what we could be focusing on with Nikki, I'm so focused on y'all talking about Cardi so damn much. And I mean, you should see my feed on Facebook. I'm a fan of the people who I'm friends with. At the same time, I'm like, y'all are spending way too much time worried about this girl.
That whole Stan shit was cute, like in the early 2010s, but after a while, shit just went left and it wasn't fun anymore.
So now it's I'm a mean girl and all that type of stuff, and it's just like, okay, we can't do this. Like, I liked it when she was like, I'm not gonna wear these wigs anymore and I'm gonna go on this real shit. I was like, oh,
yeah.
I'm here for this.
Looking
Nikki.
ass niggas was the
Yeah,
start.
whoa!
That was the start of the era that we thought was about to be sickening.
I wish that song had been so much longer because she was beasting on that shit. But I'm a fan of Nikki in certain aspects and certain things she's done in her career. I respect her drive, I respect her hustle. This bitch has more singles in a fucking year than anybody I know. Wayne.
Girl be working.
Yeah, she works.
She
but
be working.
I need this. I'm beefing with the other girls. My fans are feeding me this I hateful shit. Stop. Because most of these people just go to the artist page and they read between the lines and make up their own stuff and then bring it back to the other people. And then they start to assume that they're talking about them. And beef gets started because two fans don't like each other and they just want to make up shit that we know. I mean, look at Gots to Be Real. Some people probably would have thought that was real because they're that simple. But it's the truth. Girl, can you believe Dionne Warwick had read Christina Aguilera? No. She did that in her home, not in actual real life. She did that in her house. We don't know that. We would never been there. I'm sure Dionne Warwick has wore out Christina Aguilera with a cigarette while she's taking a shit. Absolutely.
With that same
Looking like the hash slasher from
when they said that Dionne Warwick looked like the hash slinging slasher bitch.
Woo!
I had to cut it off. I had to cut it off.
Woo!
She was looking. That bitch.
Nick, I actually saw that the sibling rivalry with the kids. They put this side by side. That was so rude. It was so rude. Because then they did her face like this. It just fits so well.
They ain't shit. But you know what? Nobody's safe on that show.
Right.
It's so unbiased.
But a lot of this is about celebrity worship. Just like somebody just said here in the comment section, we're taking stuff too crazy. Like, even I have found myself getting frustrated when Jamar doesn't like a certain something that I like, say like from Solange's album. Do not like it. I love it so much. You know, that's what we do. But sometimes you have to realize, okay, bitch, so if you didn't care for something and they live for it, would you really be wanting them to be all up in your grizzle about the whole thing? Like, are you crazy? No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, bitch, let me be. So, I don't know. Let Cardi B be Cardi B. She came up from bullshit, people. And so did Nikki. Let's be real.
I mean,
you saw what she
they
used
should
to
really
look
have
like.
so much more in common than
They do.
Y'all really do, but y'all want to be petty.
I need this beef and shit to stop. I mean, they both got children. Allegedly.
And she talks about her.
I'm really kidding, but I want to see who takes the bait on that joke. I want to see who takes the bait on that joke.
I don't know if they caught. That's like that story.
That is a deep web read.
That didn't get it.
Because I read that shit one time and I was like, and they started putting clues together and I was like, you think so? Like, I don't know, but maybe. I don't know, maybe. Could happen.
I mean, whatever. I don't even want to go. I just want to stop right there.
Yeah, we're just not even going to perpetuate that bullshit.
But yeah, Nikki, in the court of public opinion, you have been doing yourself a single favor for quite some time. Now you can do with your boyfriend is a rapist, and you staying with him, and you canceling shows.
He is fine though, but
be that as it may.
But the track record is
be that as it may. It's just
quite
like, is
thick.
this really what you want right now, Nicholas? Is this really what you want right now, Nicholas?
Nikki Lewinsky.
Nikki the Ninja, Nikki the Barbie. Listen. What was that? Itty Bitty Piggy.
Itty Bitty Piggy.
Ooh, you know what question? Did you like Massive Attack?
No. Massive Attack.
Massive Attack.
Nope.
She tried to lead us. This is my first song by myself.
That was that Pink Lambo, and it was that, it was just, no. It was boo-boo. Mixtape Nikki will always be like.
Oh, yes.
Woo, sis. Used to.
Oh, yes.
And she's used to still do them. Why doesn't she do them anymore? I'm not understanding that. Like, I haven't seen any recent ones that have come out. I'm like, you could low-key give us something on some of these new tracks, girl. You know you can spit and you're a writer, so come on. But okay, we gave Nikki a little bit too much.
Well, I'm glad she slid in there. So, Solange.
So, quick thoughts on Solange's new album that I am obsessed with. Jamar, not so much. I'm trying to get this thing. Just go ahead.
So
first.
listen,
I'll end it with love.
It's not gonna be shade. I swear
Okay.
it's not. But Solange hit the ball so hard last time with a seat at the table, and I think a lot of people came into this album expecting more of the same, and y'all know Solange she free, honey. She's free, honey. So she gonna do what she wanna do. I think people went into this album thinking they were gonna get the same kind of punch that they did the first time. And artists like to evolve, artists like to change, and I feel like an artist should be free to do that, and not everybody has to follow along. It may just not be their
It
judge.
may be, this may not be your album of hers that you can be like, this is what I would flock to. But the previous one is like, yes.
And that's okay.
That happens.
People feel like, if I'm a fan of this person and people know I'm a fan of this person, if I'm not supporting and behind everything that they put out, I'm less than somehow. Because, bitch, I will tell you, from my favorite bitches, I'll be like, this is where this is where we disagree. So if you're not obliged to, like a certain song or like a certain album, and that's how I feel like this is with me. I love Solange. I gave the album a good listen, unbiasedly. And I'm just like, you know what? There are elements in this that I like, because I do like the intro, the things I imagine for the harmonies, the melodies.
I hate that.
I mean, it's one of the most enjoyable parts from it that I got from it. But
It's the most, like,
melodic.
addictive, yeah, because, like, you could be anywhere, and all of a sudden it's, some things I imagine. And you just start going into the whole rhythm of it. So I respect Jamar's decision, and we've talked about this before. Here's for me. I live and breathe for it. I don't find it to be an experimental album. At the same time, I do get why y'all say that. For me, it was almost like an expression versus an actual vocal album. It was like a feeling. Every song had some sort of emotion to me that I resonated with. And the instrumentals are what carried me through it. Now, you don't have to be from Houston to get it. Every track on there does have to relate to a street in Houston, Texas. And a lot of those streets I've lived on. I've lived on Almeida. I've lived on Benz. I've lived on Scott.
I was wondering why that looked familiar.
Exit Scott is U of H, bitch, at TSU. I was like, oh my God, I have lived on this street. I have been here. And then to see the visual, if you haven't seen the visual yet, I would wait until you have your comment until you see the
Scott
visual.
Street. Scott Street was like right around the corner from 20.
Poppin'. Right,
Right
by
around the
Leland.
corner.
Yes,
Right,
yes, Leland and Scott. That was the cross because you
Oh,
came
I
off of
never
Scott
knew
to
what
get to
that.
Leland.
I forget which. I came a
Yes.
different way, but
See,
I knew it. I knew that was the exit off of 45.
right. That's the 45 exit when
Okay.
you want to come down after you pass through the downtown area, and that's your first exit before you go down.
Jefferson,
Thank you.
Maine,
Thank you.
Fannin.
Right. There you go. And there's good old Scott.
Yes.
So for me, it is the fact that you put these names on there. The fact that again, Solange is so Houston. When she had her first that other album that just came out, excuse me, what is it called? A Seat at the Table. She did every concert in Houston for free. Every concert in Houston was free. Solange would just pop up and it would be like, hey guys, we're doing a concert on this month and it's free, so just sign up and make sure you're here on time. So people would like flock just to see her. You had to see the crowds just to see her perform. And it's not like she's out there blowing down the house, but she's like giving performance. It was raining one time. I try to get away in the rain, cranes in the sky. I was like, scream. So for this album, for me, it was almost like the next chapter for Solange, but it was a chapter that didn't make sense to everybody for me. I just felt like it's almost the next transition. Maybe we had a full circle moment with A Seat at the Table, and When I Get Home is the transition to what will happen in the house next time. But I love it. My favorites are Jared and Benz. Those I play Jared and Benz back to back together all the time. It's my favorite to hear. Almeida's one of my favorites. Stay Flow is a favorite. I'm so mad I don't have these songs in my head, knowing how often I listen to this
I know
album.
you like that
Way to the show. Call me, even on the way to the show. Way to the... I just love how that little bop, that little, you can get it, oh. So she wasn't singing, she had a little vocal in there. It was like, it wasn't like, she didn't blow no doors open, but she gave you a little hummingbird tease. But yeah, I would suggest smoking a blunt prior to listening and getting really goop high, because it's great when you're like faded. I'll be real with that one. It's very good faded. But shout out Solange, I give you 4 out of 5 stars. I don't know what Jamar would give you.
Oh, is that a 5 or like 1
Let's just
out
do
of
5.
10?
No, 10's too much. That scale's weird.
For me personally, I have to put it at a 2. I'll put 2.5.
Okay, so you were halfway there.
Just because I wanted to give it the full listen, but then I'm like, I won't replay it.
You're happy. Okay, I got you. Okay. Now on to Drag Race.
Opulence.
Opulence. I own everything is now our new Miss Vanjie. Opulence. Thank you, Mercedes Diamond Iman. We appreciate you for going out there and, basically dealing with the laughters from those and everybody else who was like, oh, this is funny, but not taking it too seriously. I also want to address this very quickly. Me and Jamar are not making fun of this child from being from Kenya by laughing at them saying opulence funny.
Listen, she said it when she broke it down, but when she was trying to say it in the way they wanted her to say it, and because the way that she wanted to say it isn't the same that they wanted her to say it, what happened is with the middle part that comes when you put them things together. Opulent. We're not making fun of her.
It's just how it happened.
How it happened was funny.
Because it was like she's trying, and it's like she's trying, but girl, it just clicks into that one Lego block.
Right.
Now, if anybody gonna be upset at me, make fun of me for going in on Kahana so damn hard.
You called her like a straight dude.
I called her David, Tim, Tom, Jeff from finance, that one guy that does tires off of the corner over there. I did all of that. And I don't hate Kahana, but I just read her for, I just went in.
The way she did them somersaults, girl, on the stage.
Because as a gymnast, I was pissed.
It was just it was so much.
She was tumbling class. Like, when you first got there, 5th grade, and you're really happy to be on the mats and stuff, and they get to flip you over, it was a lot of that. There's a lot of that. I do want to talk about something that happened, but, off the show, but still related to the show, with Monique
girl.
Hart in this bowling bag purse that she had, reading people. I was like, well, damn. I said, Monique came in here with a bowling bag purse, Joe. I haven't seen one of them from Puma in forever. I was like,
Monique
and she was in it too. It was a lot of this.
She had the props. It was her. It was literally her scene partner.
Yeah.
She said, and that's why. Wait, can I borrow that? Because she can't. So she got up. She put the bag down. First of all, y'all. She got fight me.
Oh, her dog was in it.
Emmy winning. 2 seasons in a row. Narrator of the.
Wait, Jamar. She had her dog in there.
Huh? Sure? Are we sure about this?
I might have to say more than I thought I was going to say. I thought I was just going to leave it at a bowling bag purse, but y'all didn't help. Y'all are not helping her. You didn't help her.
Wait.
You should have let me have that one. You did not help her. She brought her puppy to the club. Really?
I mean, we do bring dogs everywhere in LA, but not to the gig.
They weren't in LA.
Where were they at?
That was Chicago. That was Roscoes with Tranica. She ain't out of here. They in LA. I mean, they in Chicago.
That's strange, but...
That means she took the dog from LA to Chicago. A puppy.
I'm not doing all
I would
that.
never. Not with no puppy, bitch. No,
I'm not
ma'am.
doing
The
that.
dog needs to have some groundwork first before we take it anywhere on nobody's flight. Are you kidding me? Anywho, I'm gonna stop because y'all, you almost saved her. You almost did. Now I'm judging.
But she was like, that's why the bitch is mad.
You got all that sound,
like,
all that stuff.
She was looking like, who gonna pop me?
There's dog sitters for that.
I was like, what? Monique had a
There's
few
nothing
shots.
else to do after the show but go upstairs to the dressing room. I don't know. I don't work them gigs.
She was definitely had a few shots.
I just don't. I'm weird with animals. You could ask Jamar. I'm very weird with how people treat their animals. So for me, I'm like, I just wouldn't take it no something like that. That's all. Not in no club. No, because I gotta worry about my dog. And then what if someone stole her dog while she was there and took it with that cheap bag? I said it. It was definitely a pet
She
smart
came
bag.
at Miss Heavy.
She read Ariel first.
She said maybe something she's been for Instagram, not for television. I said, wait. And then she was like, later, I hadn't even met the girl. I'm like, why are you reading her like this?
But she was feeding when Mercedes was like, I said I didn't like her. She was like, oh.
She was like, oh.
Oh. And then she said, well, I like her. Oh, well, that's family. I said, girl, she had to turn that around. Oh.
I was like, wait a minute. What happened here? Like, where did we go wrong?
Like, I had issues with Paris Hilton carrying her dog around in that purse. Oh, God, that used to drive me nuts. Oh. Can you imagine being in a restaurant and you have, like, a small dog with you while you're eating and people are around you and it's not outside where, the air can move?
Mm-hmm.
Like when Kenya Moore was changing her baby's diaper in that restaurant. Can you believe that? I'm sorry, we got to split that in.
What?
Kenya Moore changed her baby's diaper in a restaurant during, I think, lunchtime, in out in the open, in the chair next to her. Changed the baby's diaper. And after she finished changing the diaper, the people came over to her and said, well, here's where you can dispose of that diaper, and then now you must leave. And so Kenya felt ashamed by it, but then, she sent it to some mother's magazine, and they're like, we're praising her for doing that, but hold the fuck up. Your child's fecal matter was on a goddamn seat that I'm going to have to sit on. You can spray whatever you want to spray. I know whatever he ate in there that didn't digest properly, girl, is probably still on that seat. Not the bathroom. She said it just happened. He had the accident right there while she was eating. She stopped what she was doing, and then she...
I mean, moms do whatever they feel they have to for their kids. But what's the proper way to handle that if you're not going to... What would be the proper way to handle that? Take them to the car? Like, I don't know.
Someone said, no, Jamar, don't even try. Go to the bathroom. There are changing stations in the bathroom. There are stalls dedicated for that.
I think they're just always in the women's room if they're not like a specifically separated room.
I got to be honest with you. When I have kids, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to go out to eat for a while.
Oh, no, not till they're like 2.
2 or 3. I'm just going to be very honest.
Or we're going to have
y'all.
a babysitter because...
Yeah, I'm only going to be ordering food to come to the house. And I'm going to get lots of groceries. But I'll be damned if I'm in public and my child shits on himself. And now I got to go into this public restroom that I know is already fucking filthy and change my baby's diaper. That's just me. If y'all have to do that, there's no judgment there. Absolutely not. But how my mind works... Who else changed their baby on here? And what that baby have one at their house? Like, did they have roaches? Did they have mites? Did they have... You know what I mean, people? Like, you don't know. That's like going to the laundry mat. You have to be careful what laundry machines you use. Because people wash their shit and has crabs and stuff in there. And that stuff does not all get taken care of. I've heard horror stories. Like jock itch and shit like that. Like, from, like, just using a washing machine. It's like all their clothes were contaminated. I was like, oh, gross. Yeah, oh, wow. I'm telling you. Like, you have to be careful. That's why I carry, like, hand sanitizer.
I usually carry, especially if I'm going out somewhere. I like to just
something.
Have it in my car or
wet
something.
Wipes, too, because you don't want to always use the toilet paper in the public restroom.
It's usually thin.
One ply.
One ply.
You gotta, like, roll that sucker. You're gonna be like, let me get some kind of something going on here. You know what I mean? Oh, cotton. No. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all, thank you for enjoying our conversation. Please donate to our crazy asses. Cash App, $ Matty Rants, PayPal.me/Matty Rants. Back to... Oh, he ready for that ear cleaning. Back to Drag Race real quick here. And we're on good time because we have a game evening to host. I don't like to do diapers. Oh, you're about to be an uncle.
Oh, that's right.
And you're going to have to change a diaper. I never did because I was the gay uncle and that was my excuse every time. I was like, oh, no, honey.
Okay, no, so I did get the news the other day that I have a niece on the way. Shout out to my older brother, Wayne.
For having vital sperm.
Okay, amen.
Because, you know, we've seen Handmaid's Tale, y'all, okay?
I haven't seen Handmaid's Tale yet. Don't read. I knew he was going to do that. So I knew he was gonna do that. So yeah, I'm gonna have a niece in July, so that'll be very exciting. When I'm able to show her, I'll ask her daddy when I can show her, because I wanted to be like screamed from the heavens, but he's like, let me control the news. I'm like, okay, cool, but that's exciting. But what are you saying about diapers?
Yeah, changing diapers. Diana, thank you for your donating. I just saw it, honey bunny. Yeah, I don't do diapers. I don't do the smell of fecal matter. That's why when I have to pick up Rufus's shit, I'm already queasing up because I'm like, ew.
I guess because when you get used to it, and then from your own child, like, I feel like you would just, you know, paternally or maternally just not be as bothered as if it's...
be real. My husband is going to be doing the work. No, ma'am. My husband's going to be doing it. Fuck that. Nope. Or I'm getting a nanny. That's the one thing I'm like, it's not going to work because if he pees in my face, I'm going to die. What happened with the Cash App, Maddie? No, it still works. I just don't get the notifications like I used to. I have to, like, open it up, and I don't have it on my tablet, and we're on my phone. But if you did send it to Cash App, just let me know in the notifications, and I'll give you a shout-out. I apologize if anybody sent it and I didn't say anything. Thank you. All right. But feces, you see how I'm just using the F with that, not poop. Feces. Fecal matter. That sounds so funny. Feces. Fecal matter. Fecal. When I hear people say that for scientific, I'm like, what? Feces? It just sounds so horrible.
I don't know. It sounds like it comes out of a textbook. Fecal matter is my favorite.
Fecal matter? Yeah. That's when you're like going, or like a stool sample is so horrible. Like, it's just baby poop, Maddie. You say that, but it came out of someone's butt. I don't like regular poop. Have you been in a porta potty? Have you ever been in a porta potty?
My knee. Oh, God. I unfortunately
the worst thing ever.
It is something that will hit you the first time that you're not going to be ready for.
Smell. Oh, and I used to have to get in them because when I went to the track meets and we had to go like out of town, they didn't have us go into the actual bathrooms of the school. They put porta potties out, and they did that to my school. If we went to like I'm gonna be real with you, to a white school, and there was a lot of black teens coming, we weren't allowed to go inside. They put all the porta potties out. That didn't happen all the time, but there was one time when we went somewhere and we definitely knew we were not welcome because we cleared all the categories. So by the time the track meet was over, we had people like waiting by the bus. It was crazy. But anywho, my first experience with that was going to a track meet. I had to take a poo before I was about to run. And I was like, I need to go inside. They said I couldn't go in. I said, okay. So I go to this porta potty. This is 2002. Yeah. So, shit, 17 years ago? Oh, God, to say that. That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Body is aging in front of me. No. I opened the door, and it was like almost like that pie scent thing that you see in cartoons where it tries to find its way to you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Except
Tom and Jerry,
it
right.
wasn't a nice way of, it came out the bathroom like, I got you. Ah, ah. And so for me, I never sat on the seat. I always sat up, and I like tried my best to get over as much as possible. But I'll be very honest with you. There was one day there was splashback, and I nearly died. I nearly died. I was like, ah!
Oh my God.
I had to get my mom to come bring me like Windex. It I didn't want to touch anything. I needed new clothes. It came all up. It was like, ah!
Imagine. What did it sound like?
You know, it's like you know when you drop a stone in water, it's that bloop first before the splash. I was Jesus!
We're not gonna get descriptive about how feces releases from the anal canal through the rectum.
Okay, we're moving on, but it's a funny story. I'm sorry.
It's like
I plan to put it in a movie, like that one scene where I'm just like, jeez, please don't let it come back up, and when it does, but yeah.
It'd be really bad when you be trying to do it on the low, and with nobody, you don't want nobody else to know that you shit, and then it just
gas come out first. And you're like, no. And then you try to hold it, so it's like.
Why?
You know me in the bathroom, like, no, girl, I'm not leaving. That's all you be like, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be in here for another hour. I'm waiting till all these people leave.
But you know, why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Because I was about to go to a whole other field of it. I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Oh, the Bad Girls Club video. What I want, yeah, I get. I'm gonna see with Jamar this week when he would like to do that. We'll just. What season do you want to start with if we do it? Because we'll just do like a quick 30-minute video. Where we just
watched
summarize it.
like halfway of 5.
Did you ever see 4?
I knew about 4. I went in. I didn't go like full season, but I kind of like got familiar with who was important from the season.
What's your favorite season that you feel the most that you can talk about comfortably? That's what we'll start with, because I can talk about.
I mean, 9.
Which one was that again?
Megan Fallon Rima combo.
Okay, that's fine.
Megan Fallon Rima combo.
Okay,
I don't understand,
bitch. I don't
understand.
Look out for that sometime
7
this
was
week.
a close second.
I'll try to get Jamar like on a Tuesday or Wednesday if he's feeling it, and we'll do like a quick 30-minute video, and we'll just talk about season 9, and then we'll have random BGC videos.
Oh, okay. Oh,
No, it just. Oh God, no! Just season 9 and just random moments that we found were entertaining and funny about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like our top 5 moments, if any. I have a lot that happened that scene. Megan's fights, period. Rima getting beat up every 5 minutes. And then getting trashed at the reunion. And then trying to be a big girl when it had like all the All-Stars, or with that one season where they all came back. And she tried to run up on Judy and got tackled. Girl, that shit was so funny. How you get tackled? I mean, tackled. You're a mother. I was like, what is wrong with her?
Wait, the season 9, the one with that blonde girl that the people forgot. I think her name was Ashley. Ooh.
Yeah, the one that was. They called her. What was that? What did they call her? Big. It wasn't Big Boobs. Blondie. It was Blondie.
Just
yeah.
Blondie.
Yeah, it was Blondie.
Girl, I remember her being invisible half the season, and then she got pushed into a bush and tried to get some lady balls.
Breakfast in bed.
That was season 7.
I know someone was saying. Okay.
I
just was repeating.
I was like, wait a minute. I was gonna say, wait a minute. You know, I almost thought that the Where Are My Contacts? What Happened to My Contacts was season 9 too. But I said, no, that was season 7, baby.
Mm-hmm.
With what was her name? Shelly and Stassi. Good times. We had season 9, and that 1-2 hit combo with those bitches was my favorite part of that whole. It was like a highlight when I think of Bad Girls Club. That's one of the highlights I think of instantly.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll be fun. I watched actively from like season 5 through season 12. Those are the ones that I saw more actively. 7 and 9 and 10 were good. Were my favorites.
Who do you think is going home next week? Who are you no longer interested in? Oh, I'm sorry. We're having this discussion now. Thank you for your patience.
I'm going to say maybe Mercedes. Maybe they're going to try to get rid of Mercedes after this. Just because they feel like she might be the most unforgettable. Like they mentioned her on the runway, how she's feeling small.
We did discuss R. Kelly already.
Whatnot. But
It's 20 minutes.
yeah. I was just going to guess Mercedes.
You know who? I'll give you 3 people who I think need to go. Because it's nothing against them. I think they're fabulous. They're all great. Amazing. Powerful. Wonderful people. I'm bored with Honey. Who? I'm barely there. Mercedes has had a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to have more moments? I don't know. Because honestly, I'll be real with y'all. I didn't care that much for the lip sync that she gave to Work Bitch. Because I know a lot of other girls that would have wore that low. But she wore Kahana because Kahana was David. And trying to kill Goliath and shit. Like, Mercedes is smaller than you. What you trying to kill her
they can't
for?
get rid of Ariel yet.
Ariel's too good for the drama, so Ariel's going to stay a little bit longer, but we may not get a full run of her. I don't hate her like maybe other people do right now. I think she's more honest than a lot of them other girls are in the room.
Mm.
I give her credit for that. But Honey's boring to me, and that's my only issue. I want to like her a lot. Like a lot.
Because she's sitting in the pageant world.
Yeah. But even like the promo stuff, like, okay, no, let me get to this, that interview wig she had that was that Celicia Bob, where she, you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, which interview?
Was it OK Magazine? And she was wearing yellow and black, and it was like one of them Celicia from Top Model Bobs. And it just did not look good on her at all. It was like, it just didn't do anything for the kid. I just was like, God damn, what is this? Nina West too. I just watched your pageant where you won, sis, with that movable dress. That was everything, by the way. It's amazing. I don't see none of you.
We're just expecting so much more from who these queens are. Like when we've laid out their resumes, there's like we're not seeing them correlate with one another right now. So we're left, wanting.
I'll tell you one thing Ariel needs to do a different wig. It's the same type, that troll doll hair. That's what it is.
It really is.
It's troll doll wig hair.
But you know
it's
what?
so
She's trying to
and then
sell
it goes,
these. This is her business.
And
She's
I'm not
promoting.
mad at it though. I need a different silhouette for a wig, not a troll doll wig hair. Like I'm gonna mention that in the next review. If it is the same one again, I'm gonna be like, girl, here it go again. Rub her tummy, see what kind of luck it is.
No, that makes me think of Eureka.
Oh, and I miss troll dolls. That makes you think of trolls. Make you think of Eureka?
On the internet, but no, but I'm
Trolling black culture.
You know, Eureka had the swoop in her, especially in her promo.
Oh, the Mr. Frosty from Pete and Pete. I wish I thought of it.
I think I saw somebody say the Vegeta from Dragon Ball. But yes, that's what I think of troll doll hair initially. But yeah, I can see why it's very. What's the word?
That's insulting to compare Nina to Mimi. Truth. This is true. This is true. We retract that statement.
I'm not even gonna say that.
Mimi, I'm first. Mimi, I'm first, who was number 3 in the polling. I could not believe. Out of all the bitches around, do not come for my fans, bitch. From what I've seen, you don't have that many. Legendary.
That is one of the good things that came from All Stars.
Woo.
One.
Woo. That untucked. Oh! Oh! I'm acting. Have y'all seen Tammy Brown's videos with Kelly Mantle on her Instagram? Jamar, it's so good. They're like these little episodes of them in Mexico walking around in drag, and it's
on her
really
page?
Yeah, it's on her Instagram. It's really good. I am a huge Tammy Brown fan, so I watch anything that comes out of that coconut's head, like Tootsie Lou. Yeah, she's fucking hilarious. But her and Kelly Mantle have a little thing going on where they do these episodes of them in Mexico and they're like shopping and shit. It's very Coco Peru. Very that. But I love it.
Okay.
Nick, you still haven't gotten your refund back for the Peter and Murray, Bill and Murray, whatever the fuck them Bill.
Oh, yeah. Peter
Murray and
Productions.
Pete. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I totally forgot about that shit. Ooh. And I mean, everybody's
They need to get it together.
Ginger's gone. And Ginger was one of the good acts.
Trinity quit.
Monet probably would have had a good set. Like,
Oh, I feel bad for Monet because that whole Madonna gig was a.
Monet didn't even. She
That
wasn't
was
even
a
featured,
mess.
girl.
That was a mess.
You have to go, girl. Well, have fun though. Like, please, and take pictures for me. Or if you do meet somebody, it's this Tuesday. Oh, I want footage. I want questions. And if you get a moment to read, sis. Okay. Let's see here.
I was tired. Man, it's about time to wrap there.
Yeah. Poor Monet. It should be all right. And they gave her a shitty crown too.
Oh, they made last minute.
Oh, that was the gag. I was like,
why did y'all do this? This just made it worse.
Oh, wait. I had to watch the Jake's video for that one. It was whoop, whoop, whoop. I was like, yeah, pretty much. It's like everyone zoom in. Oh.
Child, bless it. That's all I just bless it.
She wasn't even featured in the video.
Didn't meet Madonna either.
Yep. Okay, we'll give y'all 10 more minutes because I told Jamar I wouldn't take this past an hour and 30. We're almost there. Any questions you have or anything you want to say, you guys, do me a fave. Let's go ahead and post it in here. We'll try to answer them as quickly as we can. And if you want to donate and support the channel, you know what it is. PayPal.me/Matty Rants. Cash App $Matty Rants. 10 more minutes. Final thoughts. What's going on? Excuse me.
Ooh.
I know.
That was deep.
That was like right in my chest.
Let's see. So, how long do you think that Silky will last?
I think she's going far.
She's going to go very far because they have the opportunity to create an arc, a really large arc with her, whether it be redeeming or just for comedy. So, they're going to keep Silky around for a very long time.
Ooh, okay. We got a couple of questions in here. Dita Ritz for All Stars 5? No. Did you talk about Shay's Twitter comments? You talking about the one with her against drag-centric Deb in that situation? Because I talked about that a couple episodes ago. But if you're talking about the comments she made about what we saw with Why I Gotta Be Black Panther, also what the Vixen had said too. Because the Vixen and Shay had some...
I didn't watch that video.
Shay was like, didn't it seem a little bit kind of like, what the fuck? OK Magazine interview, guys. What interview with OK Magazine? Oh, yeah, she did low-key spill it. She did say she was there for quite some time. It was like,
girl,
you gave your whole
I was about
run.
to say, she just, child, whatever.
Puss isn't up, but the face is up with the merch. How many more mediocre Snatch games do you think? Let's wait for this Let's wait for this one.
Let's hope that this one, no Snatch game is perfect, but...
You saw Robin in concert, awesome.
Let's hope that this is a good one, because the
I love
past
Evie Oddly.
3 or 4 have been a little ugh.
They've been a little How do y'all feel about Sugar? I really like her.
I think she's dope. I hate her for what she did
I
this
don't
week to my
like
Scorpio
her
sign.
runways, but I like her. Yeah, I'm a fan of the runway. I mean, lies. I'm a
I
fan
actually-
of her, not her runway.
I actually like the intro look she had into the workroom. I'm like, this is cute.
Yeah, but then now
But-
I've seen it. I've seen it again in this. I don't know. I like her. I don't know. I'm being nitpicky with her right now because I see like so much that could be with Sugar, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being crazy. Will you guys ever visit London? Possibly, yeah.
Would love to.
You need money. Did you see Fifi read Raja on Twitter? No, because I blocked Fifi and Did I block Fifi? No, I didn't block Fifi. I just put her in mute.
I hadn't seen anything about it. It was crazy.
Did Monet get paid for the Madonna gig? I'm sure
she got paid, but she just didn't get, I'm sure, what she thought she was going to get out of it.
My top 4, it's too soon. I gotta be real with you. I have a Kyria in there.
13 other people.
And, like, I wanted Kyria to be in my top 4, but that's all I can tell you about that, because it's a lot. Let's see here. How many more? Just saw Robin. That's awesome. Nicola. Feel it easy. Don't cover Nick. Exactly, Mac. Glad you clocked that. Whoop, whoop. I'm sorry, I'm reading these now. How do you think, Snap? Oh.
Mm-hmm. Seen.
Some things I imagine. Alicia, Nick is fine. Leave Nick be. Nick is one of our good rant pack people. He hasn't seen it yet, but no worries here. No worries. He has Matt's star approval. Don't touch Nick. What are your thoughts about Raja and Aquaria in fashion photo review? Where the hell is Raven? Where is Raven?
I mean, Raven's doing Rue's makeup probably for other things.
For a living? Like what? I mean, for
mean,
the rest of
maybe.
her life? Like,
I don't know. Maybe, we really have no idea. I do like the Raja Raven chemistry. The Raja and Aquaria dot really kicking off, at least not to me.
I don't like Aquaria with Raja. And maybe it's because I don't know. Something, or if it, there it is. It's something that's a little awkward and a little...
You don't buy the entertainment. It's just, she's a look. Is that what it is?
I don't even think it's a look. He has stereo sound when he licks. It's like
Putting his all into it.
I mean, the back of his... That's why he got that little hunchback there, because that's from all the necking. Girl, they booted Akira's look, and that gave me tendinitis. Excuse me.
Cannot. You cannot, Fred. You know you fucked up, didn't you? I'm so mad.
Oh, my face is so red from that one. I was like, let me get it back to Soju, and then it got into that, and I was like, oh, we're just gonna bow our head down.
I was
for
gonna
that
say,
one. That was all that was. I'm just gonna bow it down for that one.
Just read the girls.
Just gonna bow my head down for that one. Oh,
Things I imagine.
Shit, I just said. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care for... I like grandma, but I want the other auntie to be with grandma. I don't like grandma with grandchild. She's not funny, that part. She laughs at everything Roger said, that part. Yeah, okay.
And the opinions never make sense. Didn't they
tooted Silky's look, child. They tooted that.
Didn't they toot Latrice's Queen of the Jungle?
I love it. It's so...
That's why I'm like...
I almost, ooh, girl. It was like when somebody of privilege goes to an urban neighborhood and finds art there and like, look at this. This is so like, it's so creative. I gotta buy this. It's like, but we in the neighborhood know this is the shittiest piece of shit that you ever could have came here and paid your $20 for.
I don't have anything for it.
It might as well have been somebody buying a blanket off the side of the road with those giant lions and tigers and bears on the front. You know what I'm talking about, Jamar, where the people got their trucks out and just wrapped it around and made a dress out of it.
It does look like a trailer.
Every time I used to always be jealous though, because I would be like, that blanket is so comfortable.
But it looks atrocious. But
maybe they should have 2 different people on there for fashion photo review.
I thought they were trying to like alternate between, like pairing.
I'm gonna be real. They could have put Vanjie and Nina back in there, but then again, this is Vanjie's season, so she can't judge herself.
I mean, true, but that was actually kind of funny.
Yeah,
like,
Violet and Katya were good. They were
really
good.
good.
Because Katya is just, bleh, and that just makes sense for it. And then Violet can talk about that.
Yeah, she can break it down.
I'm a fan of Violet's opinion because it's me,
she knows
but
what
it's
the fuck she's
right.
talking about.
Oh yeah. I'm here for Mayhem. Mayhem
and Morgan can tweak.
Yeah, they can do it too. Shay and Monet as well. I would say Shay and Monet were good too. It was I wonder
what Miss Raven is up to. She just said, abandoned the gig.
She got that Emmy.
She's like, I don't.
It is in my asshole.
Oh, child, this shit been going on for you.
Okay. All right, y'all. This is about to be a wrap. We thank you for joining us. Jamar needs to keep on up because we gotta host some company in a second. Not that long. No, it's 4 now. Oh, yeah. So we got to do a game evening, and we're celebrating our friend's birthday. Thank you for joining us again. Matty Rants and Marshall. Sorry, Matty Rants and Jamar84. Yeah, I like that better. Matty Rants and Jamar84.
You should end on the intro.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do the intro song. Yes. I just like my own little thing. I see myself 20 years from now making songs for children's television shows. I just somehow see it for me.
Just kind of
like very Jean from Bob's Burgers.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
What?
Because somebody blew my mind with this last night. In Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, what are the words to his song? It's a beautiful day in the...
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Do you know it turns out that it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood?
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
But most people think that it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Huh.
It's actually this. And my friend told me this last night, and I had to look this up. I'm like,
it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Look it up.
Huh.
If you pull up the video, if y'all at home, pull up the video, he will say it. Once you hear it, he will say it clear as day. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
There's a whole conspiracy video about this shit too, where they had lyrics for songs of stuff that were once before that got changed over, and then they actually took away everything possible for you to go back and find out what the real one was. So it almost would mentally wipe out what you thought you were saying. That shit's real. I'm not Shane Dawson to say a conspiracy video, but you know how it is. Okay. I gotta end it because I already see it going on. Because bitch, there's one with
I cannot.
The Flintstone song got changed up. Yeah, apparently there was like this whole moment in it that they fixed up.
That's the Mandela effect.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Timothy. Appreciate it.
Somebody feels like there's the lyric of Luke, I am your father, and he never
said that. I was like, that really? Are we sure? And I had to look back and I was like,
oh yeah, the Bernstein Bears. Whether or not Curious George has a tail or not.
He doesn't have a tail. He never had a tail.
He does not. But I think people mentally always thought he had a tail.
He's a chimpanzee. He wouldn't have a tail.
Listen.
Chimpanzees don't have... Okay.
Listen.
Even though he's written...
Exactly. That's what makes it so weird. It's like, how did this thing be true?
How? Yeah, he would never have no tail if he's a chimpanzee. See, this is what people look at and see monkey and they assume shit.
Well, no,
Fruit Loops.
I never saw that one.
No, I have heard about that. Yes, because what they did was they put the 2 cereal, the O's in the front versus the U and the I. So it became Fruit Loops, and now it's spelled like that versus UIT. Dead ass. Because it's almost like there's no fruit in it, so they couldn't put Fruit Loops. So they put the 2 O's in it.
I never...
Gag. I was like, shut the fuck up.
I never knew this.
Oh my god. But yeah, that shit made me like have chills. This is like, really?
Oh yeah, they've been what is Tweety's
Oh,
gender?
Tweety Bird's a boy.
He is, and when they told me that, I'm like, really?
Looney Tunes as well. I remember that was TOONS, and then it was TUNES because they started putting music in there, and they got an Academy Award that was nominated for it. And it was like, oh, tunes. Crazy. But good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Right. The Flintstones theme song. I'm telling you, Hugo, look it up. It's fucking, you're going to be like,
Wait, what about the Flintstones?
It's the Modern Stone Age family. It's something completely different.
Oh.
It's not, that's not what they say. And it's like, there's a couple other things that happened too in the video where it changed up how they came in the house and stuff. And also, low-key, the Flintstones he was kind of abusive towards Wilma.
Wilma!
Poor Wilma. She had all those animals working for her.
How did we get to the...
Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, again, you all can donate to the channel. That's Cash App, $ Matty Rants, PayPal.me/Matty Rants. You know how this is. Afterthoughts. That's literally what they are. Thoughts. They just randomly come out. I'm glad we got to talk about everything that we need to talk about. For those who were like, did we talk about it yet? Yeah, we talked about it. Mm-hmm. When you go back to the video, someone who is lovely enough can timestamp everything for you because I got shit to do now. I got to go pick up some pizzas and some Mary Jo Wayne. So... hugs and kisses, all my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants.
And Jamar84.
We will see you later on this week, probably for some Bad Girls Club tea. And then Thursday, y'all know what it is. RuPaul's Drag Race, Episode 3, 2 hours of Drag Race.
Which is feeling like 2 hours the more and more we get into it.
The more and more we get into it.
I'm like,
so
damn,
can we just go ahead and like get rid of this? Like, can we just skip to the runway? We already figured what's going to happen. But let's go ahead and end it with our new intro music for the Matt and Mar show by B. Amos.
Hey everybody, I just want to let you know that it's time for what? For the Matt and Mar show.
Okay,
Whoa.
sorry.
Whoa.
I was giving
Whoa.
that was Kahana
Whoa.
tease.
Whoa.
It doesn't want to play.
Of course not.
Look at what happened. Look at what happened. It was like.
Hey everybody, I just want to let you know that it's time for what? For the Matt and Mar show. That's right. The Matt and Mar show.
Oh my god, I love this song.
It's so Club 96. Club 96. Are you gonna drink that? Okay.
I'm leaving. Bye.
Where's my phone?
Why that whole scene just... it just felt like something that they would put in a... It's like, oh my god, this is my favorite song.
Okay.